We're back here again, and the reason why there's no keyboard on my desk is because I finally got this in a face-to-face trade. Many thanks to the Reddit user that may or may not come across this channel. The keyboard that I have today, oh my god, it's heavy! It is a Hansung TFG Art, and I got this for only $100. However, I did pay a little extra because, well, the guy was really genuine about things and he really was good communicating. Hey, it's not hard to earn a tip for being a good human being. Anyway, so as you can see here, Hansung Computer Service Center, and we have the sexy logo here. And by the weight in which that you saw me slam down this shitter, the reason why the Hansung TFG Art is so special is because of the fact that it has a complete rubber bottom. And I'll show you what I mean right now, actually. Look at that. It's such a premium unboxing experience. Because of perfectly put foam. Now, I didn't get a cable or anything with this, but I did get everything else, which is switches, keycaps, keyboard. We have the manual. Unfortunately, I can't read this. It's all in Korean, but Google Translate does offer a live translation with their phone app, so that's pretty cool. Pretty sure this is just LED stuff though, but the main meat of the board right here. Ooh. Okay, oh my god. This thing weighs nearly 1.5 kilograms, or over 3 pounds. It's because of this thing. Listen to that. That is pure rubber. I'm gonna just put it down. Whew! My goodness. This thing is so hefty. To think that this retails for only $150 as well? What a fucking steal, dude. Let's test the stabilizers out real quick. They're actually good. They're actually alright. And the keycaps seem to be this weird sort of low profile? Cherry? Question mark? Take a look at that. Look at that. It's shorter. Well, I guess it's like cherry profile? It seems shorter than that though. Let me compare real quick. Also, the switches inside are art box switches. So what that means is that these specific box switches have been made so that it doesn't have any interference problems. If I can show it to the camera, you can see that the edges are a lot more steep so that it doesn't actually interfere, as unfortunately the only con of this keyboard is that it is north-facing LEDs. But I'd say for the value, 5-pin compatibility, as by the way the art box switches have they have 5-pin. They are 5-pin, and they actually do make these. I'm surprised. They're first gen though, as the bottom of the switch is still open, but I don't think that's a problem. But yeah, this thing is hot swap. It's got a rubber bottom, which adds a significant amount to the weight, and it has RGB, and it's built like a fucking tank. Also, what's cool about it is that not only does it support USB-C, but the stabilizers are not bad. And the only thing I think that's kind of weird about it is that it's marketed as a gamer board, because the keycap legends, I don't know if you can see that in this dark lighting, but they're kind of gamery. But I don't think that's going to be a problem because, well, you can just swap out the keycaps because it is a standard 10 keyless layout. So you know what, let's just plug this in and see what we got, because I've never been this impressed with a pre-built before. Alright, so USB-C port here. Look at that. Wow. I think it's heavier than some of my own customs. That's really impressive. Now let's give it a type. Alright, I'm just gonna type out the nutrition facts on my vitamin water. Spacebar does have a little bit of rattle to it, but it's nothing as horrid as like any sort of $30 market, $30 keyboard out there. And the rest of the sounds are good. Of course, box switches do have a higher pitch sound than normal, but I'm not really against that. You can switch the RGB here, I think, with FN plus insert. Ah, you can. Ooh. I know I'm not the biggest sucker for RGB, but sometimes when you see it, you just gotta admire it for a little bit, right? Now there are some sub-legends to these. I'm pretty sure this is to indicate whether if you want to swap between English or Korean, which is actually really cool, as I don't think many keyboards out there have a switch between feature. And the Hansung Art does happen to have this feature, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't really tell which button combination it is because it's all in Korean, but, well, I gotta say, first impressions is that this may be my new go-to pre-built to recommend to people if they have $100+. As I think on Amazon you can buy it and it'll arrive in like 2-3 weeks for like $139-ish. And I bought this used, but the only problem with it was that it had like some shine on the keycaps, which is completely fine. Usually it sells for $150, so the fact that I got it for $100, my goodness, guy, like holy shit, it was worth the 30-minute drive to get out there for you. But yeah, I don't think I have much else to say other than that was a very premium unboxing experience with that really awesome little lift-up box alongside just the massive chonker that is this fucking board. And I haven't even explored the entirety of this keyboard either, so I suppose a rebuild is, well, on the way. I don't have time for more keyboard shit this week, but this just is an impromptu upload that I'm going to be cutting and putting up today, which is the 9th of May. This week's going to be one hell of a week. I've got 5 homework assignments, 3 papers to write, and a class project that is worth 2 midterms. And then finals week is the 2 weeks after, well, actually, no, finals week is literally, starting tomorrow, is the week after. So get ready for an eventful summer. I have some upgraded gear coming in. I think I snagged a C922 Logitech webcam, so this thing will be upgraded to 60 FPS in 720p or 1080 in 30 FPS, we'll see. And the Saka 68 is continuing development, and I still got some switches to lube, but otherwise, yeah, I think this is it. Thank you for joining me. God, I gotta fucking type on this thing again.